I was 13 when I first tried my first drugs. My foster father used to do coke and I had found it, and I decided I was going to try it. And it just led on from there. I had lived in Surrey and I had had a stroke, but the hospital, Surrey Memorial, wouldn't treat me because I was an active addict. My best friend actually brought me on the ferry, put me in Sandy Merriman, and I had collapsed there and ended up in the hospital with heart failure. And they got me into Desmond House, and I healed, got better, did what I needed to do. And I've been in Kool-Aid program for almost 3 years. It'll be 3 years in August. As of the 17th, I will be 6 months clean. I decided one day that I didn't need it anymore. I didn't want it. I wasn't achieving anything in my life. I was spending my paychecks on drugs and just didn't want it anymore.
Mental health and addiction and a history of homelessness is generally what brings people to us. We are part of a larger community group, so that we make, as a number of sort of service providers and funders, the best use of all of our housing resources that we have, because of course there's way more need than there is sort of available housing. Heidi first came to us from the streets, from homelessness, into our Sandy Merriman's shelter, which is a common point of entry for women on the street. It's a very welcoming, warm, supportive environment. And after a period of time at Sandy Merriman House, we did manage to get her into one of our lower staffed buildings, our Desmond House, which is essentially very small rooms with shared kitchens and bathrooms. Not ideal, but it's off the street and it's out of the shelter. She was there for, I think, a couple of years, and has recently moved into our Micadora building, which provides you with your own bathroom and a bit more space, and your own kitchen.
They put a roof over my head, they kept me safe, and they were there when I needed them. I've got security. I know nobody can harm me in this building. Nobody can hurt me. I'm safe. And that's the biggest part of what Kool-Aid has done, is they will keep people safe. They just need the housing. I love my apartment. Like, it's been the first time in years since I've had my own space, and there's pride in it. Being homeless, you don't have that pride. You're living out of a bag. You don't know when you're gonna eat. You don't know when you're gonna have a shower. Even at a supportive housing, you have that. You have a roof over your head, you have a room, and there's a kitchen. I'm a huge advocate on hunger. My belief is if you eat, you don't need drugs. I am proud that I'm getting out of the Kool-Aid program. I found housing with my boyfriend. So, yay! We're getting a house. So, yeah, and that's a big step, and if it wasn't for Kool-Aid, I wouldn't have been able to do it. I'm excited for it. Looking forward to that next chapter of my life.